Hello again. This next video is really about spending quality time with your kids. So I see a lot of parents feel very bad about what they're doing as parents because they feel like they're always in the bad guy role, but they never have like good time with their kid. And so I think it's really important for every parent to have one-on-one time with each kid and like family time as a big team, doing something fun and productive. I think part of the reason this isn't happening as much is that families just don't have a lot of time with each other. You're so busy working, every one of you, I see it again and again, that it makes it very difficult. And so one of the things that I need you guys to work on is spending quality time with each other as a family. What does that look like? Well, it could mean playing a game on a Wednesday night together. It could mean picking up a special hobby just with one of your kids and then another special hobby with the other kid. But your kid really does need positive time with you, not just disciplinarian time with you. And I want to tell you about why this seems to work for parenting, okay? So like think of as an adult, when you spend time with a friend or even with your wife or your partner, if every time that you spend with them is really work related, but there's no element of fun or connection, over time you get kind of tired of that relationship. That's even true in your intimate partnership. And so the same is true, honestly, of your parent-child relationship too. Like if every time you are interacting with your kid, you're correcting them or you're trying to deal with some sort of work-oriented thing, but there's never just time where you can relax with each other and talk and hang out and connect, then over time you develop a distance from your child and they actually trust you a little less. It's crazy, but like even as a person, me, like I find that I'm more willing to take advice from people who I feel like I have a deep connection with than just somebody on the street. Your kids are the same way. Yes, they do rely on you for protection and support and safety, but if they can't just like relate to you at a human level, it makes it hard for them to take your advice. I see this as especially true as kids become middle-agers and teenagers. Middle school ages, not middle age. I'm not saying like 30-year-olds or anything, but like in that middle school age, those parents who try to keep up some kind of activity with their kids seem to be able to talk to them and give them advice more than parents who still are taking that my way or the highway approach. What happens in those families is the kids, the teens, and the adults like really butt heads and they just stop listening to each other. Those teens either start sneaking out and doing whatever they want to do behind their parents' backs and get in trouble a lot, or they just find ways to ignore you. And so I really encourage you guys from a very young age to find something special that you share with each child. And if you have a lot of kids, 5 kids, even so, I think it's still important for you to have an individual relationship with each kid. All right, thank you. Visit me at therapistinstlouis.com to make an appointment.